Welcome back. We're farming today. It's cold. Hang on, I got something shining in my eyes here. All right. Yeah, we're back on whatever that name of that map is in Iowa. I can't even remember. Here, let me fix this. What the heck? Dismiss that. Taheton. That's the closest I can get. Taheton. All right, back over here. I don't know whose house I'm in. Occasionally it puts me in somebody else's house. If you know what I mean. Okay, I don't remember where I left off. Yeah, Thursday was weird. I was not with it at all. I don't remember any of it. I can't remember anything that happened on Thursday. And I don't even know if I'm streaming now. We've had the power go out a half dozen times this morning. Went out a couple times yesterday. We're in the middle of an ice storm. It's a mess. Really is a mess. You can tell I got my wool shirt on. Keep me warm. It's colder than hell in here. Not really. It's well, I don't know what it is in here. 60 degrees, something. 65, 70. I don't know. I keep it cool in here because that's where my computers are at. So let's see. I'm going to take this building out because I don't think I'm going to use it. At least not now. This building here is for making clothing, and I don't have any animals, and I don't plan on doing cotton anytime soon. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to sell it. And now that I've got it sold, I'm going to go in and take those things out. So we're going to go to landscaping and plants and grass, and we'll paint these things out. Okay, and then I don't care if the grass is there because I'm going to put a building back anyway. So I need... Hi, Dennis. How are you? Matthew Wolters here. Are you doing Tuesday and Thursday live stream? Yeah, normally. But sometimes I live stream when I feel like it, and that's what today is. And I may not be here long. We're having a heck of an ice storm. And we've already lost power 2-3 times today. So I don't know. If I disappear, you'll know what happened. All right, gee. So I couldn't find a sugar plant on this map. I don't know if there is one. So I'm going to put a sugar plant in, I think. Let's see if I can find something here. All right. There's straw, seed, potato production, pig food, pigged food. Cereal, oil, grape, bakery, carpentry, dairy, a spinnery, sugar mill. Yeah, it's small enough. We can put a sugar mill in. So, let's see. We can put it... right about there. Close enough for government work. I should probably put it back further, but I need room back here to get around. Oh, I got plenty of room. Shoot, I should have put it back further. Because I put it almost into my field. Uh, yeah, shoot. I'll just leave it. What the heck? Thank you, Dennis. Glad you're doing well. Me and my family are doing okay. We're surviving a winter storm, and we're not the only ones. Looks like half the country's frozen. Well, we've got ice so bad that they're running around with sirens telling everybody to stay inside. Don't drive unless you absolutely have to. The roads are so icy, and we never get below freezing weather here. Hardly ever. Maybe 2 or 3 days out of the year. So it's unusual for us to get this kind of weather, and so we're not prepared for it. We don't have any kind of road scrapers or you know, trucks with sand and salt on it. We don't have anything like that because it never snows here. We don't get cold weather, so we're not prepared for any kind of ice, and nobody knows how to drive on it. What was that? Huh? I missed a patch here. And what was he doing here? He's delivering water, right? All right, let's see. Potatoes. There's the sugar beets. There's potato fries. Potato fries. It says we have some. So that must be what's on the side. We've got water. Okay, we can put more potatoes here and actually more water. While we got the water truck here, let's fill it up. By the way, I did find the water. Is that all it took? 2%? Really? Really? No, that wasn't it. Okay. All right. Oh, this is the wrong machine. Oh. This is not the machine I thought I was at. All right, silly me. It's not my fault. Well, it is my fault. All right, let's see if we can top this thing off here. There we go. Home again, home again. Jiggity jig. Yeah, the problem is we had freezing rain. It got down to 16 degrees last night, which is highly unusual for this area. Like I said, we very seldom get down below freezing. Maybe just a few days out of the year it'll get down to freezing. Very unusual, but it was raining, and there's heavy icicles on all the power lines, and I think that it keeps bringing power lines down, and so we keep running out of power. It's a weird situation. Power keeps going out. See if I can sneak in here. Whoa. I don't know if I can get in here with the trailer. The truck's no problem, it's the trailer. If I can get around that header. All right, park that. Oh, it looks like we were plowing here. Let's continue on with that. All right, there he goes. Now, what do we have down here? Did I buy these fields? I think I did, didn't I? No, I didn't. I meant to. Okay, I meant to buy those, but we don't have any money, so we're gonna have to wait on that. Let me give myself some speed, the ability to fly. No, I didn't buy these in either. No. Okay. See, in the game that I play for fun, I own these two fields here, and I own all of these fields here. But in this game, I haven't bought them yet. So I need to make some sales. We need to get some... let's go see what we've got in storage. All right, we have corn stalks. I need to sell those. We need the money. Canola, corn, lime, potatoes. We do have a few potatoes left. We have no no sugar beets. We need to plant sugar beets. Okay, what do we got over here? Wheat. It's harvested. Okay. Sunflowers harvested. And canola harvested. All right. We just need to plant a bunch of crops here. Did I do the grass yet? No. All right, I'm not worried about the grass. We've got grass to mow here, but I don't have any animals. I have no reason to feed anything yet, so I'm not worried about that. And I need to make sure I finish this up here. Alrighty. Okay, I need to look for a truck here. And there it is. Alright, again, we're running home. Get some straw. We can start making straw hats for sale. I need to come up with some money because I want to buy those fields. Alright, we're going to go home and get some straw. I need to check on something here. Okay, hang on. I need to check on something. All right, that's working. the paint's coming off the hood of my truck. I'm gonna have to paint the dang thing. Yeah, I was curious because there's nobody in the chat, so I thought maybe I'd already lost my live stream.
Oh,
because the power keeps going out. There's Andy. Hi, Andy. Andy's here. Andy, we're having a pretty nasty storm here. I was on Discord last night, but I couldn't get anything to work. And I don't know, we've been losing power. I've lost power so many times I've lost count. And I think you were on Discord last night. I was trying to talk to you and I couldn't, for some reason I couldn't get through. And then I kept having to get away from the computer. So half the time I wasn't even on the computer. Hey, I just noticed there's a guy's face on the dashboard there. That's weird. Let's grab some straw here. So anyway, I'm gonna keep saying it throughout the live stream. If I disappear, you'll know what happened, because we keep losing power here. We had a hell of an ice storm. Everybody in the whole state had snow except for us. It rained and it was below freezing. It was about 26 degrees, and it was raining. So obviously that rain turned to ice as soon as the temperature, because the temperature was 26. Why it didn't come down as snow, I don't know, except for the fact that perhaps the cold was on the ground, and up where the rain clouds were, it must have been above freezing, so it rained and hit the ground and then froze. So we got solid ice. And I as I mentioned earlier, we live in an area that it never gets below freezing, so we have no equipment for dealing with bad roads, none at all. So they're blasting over the radio for everybody to just stay in their homes. Don't drive unless you absolutely have to, because they have no way of controlling the roads. It's just so bad. So yeah, this kind of weather just shuts us down. That's why last night, I was on and off whenever the power would let me, talking to my kids. I got my oldest daughter and her husband live out of town, not here, but down the coast a little ways. They're probably maybe a 40-minute drive away from us down the coast. And they lost power and water and didn't have any food in the house. They had no heat in the house. They don't have any way of heating the house if they don't have any power. At least we have a wood stove, and I had the wood stove going all day yesterday. We were 80 degrees in here all day just because I kept the wood stove going. So at least we had heat, and I made me a great big pot of chili for comfort food. The chili's mine. Carol probably could make it, but I have a special recipe I use for chili. My kids and only one of my kids likes anything that's spicy. Carol doesn't like real spicy food. She can't handle the hot food, and the other kids don't like really hot food. So I have a recipe for chili I make that isn't hot. It does have chili powder in it, but just for flavor. So I don't make hot chili. I'm talking about spicy hot chili, because they don't like it. I'm the only one that eats it that way, and one of my daughters. So I make a chili that's very good flavor-wise, but it's not very hot. So I made that for comfort food, because I said, what kind of comfort food? Well, we'd have to go to the store and buy all the ingredients for a stew. So because that takes a lot of fresh vegetables and stuff. So we didn't have that, but I always have canned chili beans or not chili beans. I always keep a big supply of canned food, and we have lots of kidney beans and black beans, northern white beans, pinto beans. What did I miss? Anyway, lots of beans. And my recipe calls for kidney beans, but I always put either a can of black beans or some pinto beans along with it. Just a slight, I'll use like 4 cans of kidney beans and 1 can of black beans, or 1 can of pinto beans, or whatever I have in stock, just for a little bit of different flavor than the kidney beans. But anyway, I made that for comfort food last night in case the power went out, which it did, but it came right back on a couple of times. This morning it's already went out about 2-3 times. So anyway, if I disappear, you'll know where I'm at. I lost power. Now wait a minute. Did I put straw in there already? Yes, there is straw in there already. Quite a bit of it. Oh, great. It's probably full. Shoot. Came over here from nothing. Silly me. All right, heading back. Let's see if I can wreck this thing. Road grit trucks have been running around all week. Wife made curry for you. Curry's pretty spicy though, isn't it? We've never made curry. I have no idea. I think I've had it before, but I can't recall. So maybe I haven't. Whoa, that was good. Upgraded the sound. I saw you asking for somebody to talk, and I was trying to, but it wasn't going through. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened. I think that when the power went out, it must have changed some of my settings or something, because I couldn't get it to work. Well, plus the fact I kept getting up and running away. So I'd pop back in and I'd see that you and Scorpion were on. But Scorpion had his microphone turned off, so I didn't know if he was really there. And I tried to talk, and I didn't see my avatar lighting up at all, which is a good indicator that it wasn't working. And I couldn't worry too much about it because I was on the phone with my daughter, who was freezing to death in the storm. They didn't have any food or water. And you might say, why didn't they have any food? They live in a country where they get their water, it has to have a water pump. Water pump runs on electricity. So they didn't have any running water. Why they didn't have food, I don't know. I told them to kill some of their chickens and cook them up, but then they don't have a wood stove. So so they were pretty much in the dark without power. And I was worried about them. And there's no way for me to get there because we couldn't leave the house because of the ice and snow. It's not worth risking my life. They're young; they can survive one night. What's 240? Mean this right here, Andy? The live stream or Discord? Because we were talking about Discord. Because now I'm confused. Because I'm watching this stream. I'm watching this stream at 1080p. And my Discord's supposed to be whatever the source is, which I think is 1440. Hey, John. I bet John's probably snowed in North Dakota. Okay, yeah, because I'm actually broadcasting at 1080p, and I'm watching it on another PC live at 1080p, so it's working. Just cold. What? No snow? Well, the weather, the Weather Channel showed Oregon, where I live, the whole state snowing. The whole state. Well, I live on the coast, and we never get snow, and it was raining. As I was saying earlier, it raining at 26 degrees. It was raining. So I can only assume that the rain cloud was in higher temperature and dropping rain, and it was only 26 degrees on the ground, because I'm at sea level. I'm right on the ocean, so it was 26, so as soon as the rain hit the ground, it froze. So we had solid ice on the roads. And living in an area that never gets that kind of weather, we don't have any kind of equipment for snow or ice. We don't have any machines that drop sand or salt. We don't have snow plows. So if we get this kind of weather, we're just stuck. We can't go anywhere. It's too dangerous. It is. I was going to go out and check to see if the mailman came yesterday, and I got off the front porch. The eave came over, but the wind was blowing, so there was a little bit of icy rain on the porch before you got to the steps down the front porch to go out in the front yard. And the only way that I'd have got to that mailbox is if I got down on my hands and knees and crawled there. It was solid ice. I hit the first step and my foot went sliding. Thank God I was holding the rail. And I stopped back up and I tried to step down carefully and I was still sliding. So I said, hell with this. I'm going back in the house. It was solid ice. There's no way. I would have had to get on my hands and knees and crawled there. So there's no way we're going to drive anywhere. And it's still bad out there. It was 16 degrees this morning, and it's creeping up to just above freezing. And hopefully, we'll get enough where it will thaw it out a little bit. We were supposed to get 38 today. If we do that, some of it might melt a little bit. All right. It still looks pretty frosty out there, but Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 31 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's only 31.
Expect a low of 24 degrees.
Yeah, it's only 31 degrees, so it's not warm enough to melt. Bummer. So anyway, I'm sitting here thinking, what am I going to do today? And maybe I'll do a live stream. Can't do anything else. I can't dance. Well, I could. I'd slip and bust my ass. So I thought, well, I'll live stream. If nobody watches, at least it keeps me busy. And if the power goes out again, you'll know what happened. If I disappear all of a sudden, you'll know what happened. Oh, shoot, there's a tree there. Dang it. Now I'm really stuck because there's a tree on each side. Oh, man. I'll power my way around. Okay, how am I going to do this? Going around in circles. That ain't going to work. All right, let's try this. Alexa says 2 centigrade here, 2130, 35 Fahrenheit. Yeah, so you're just barely over freezing. No snow. John says they've got no snow. That's unbelievable. Don't you guys usually get plenty of snow in North Dakota? So tomorrow's a holiday here, so that at least the kids won't have to go to school. So if it doesn't thaw out today, but then that if it was a school day, they would close the schools anyway. Like I say, we don't have any way of taking care of this kind of weather. All right, what else do I need to be doing? I need to be what did he? Where's he at? Does this need liming? It doesn't say it needs liming. I don't know whether to lime it or not. I'm going to try not liming this and see what happens because it doesn't need it. I've got periodic plowing, which means I don't have to plow every time. But I think the lime is the same. I think if you put lime on it, it lasts for at least a couple harvests, I think. Could be mistaken on that, but let's see. Where's my plow? Oh, I'm using the plow. Never mind. You're not working today, are you, John? You're at home playing Farm Sim. Good for you. I got comfort food, but I can't eat it while I'm live streaming. Big a bowl of or a big pot of chili I made last night. It didn't last very long. Everybody was hungry last night because of the cold, so they came and ate all my chili. There's some left, though. I made a pretty good-sized pot. Like I said, stew sounded good. I like stew and chili in the wintertime. Big pots of it so you can eat 2-3 days. Stew's a little bit more complicated because you got to have so many different items, you know. The chili I can throw in a pot. I just throw beans in. I take about a half a cube of butter, melt it in a pan, chop up some onions and garlic, throw a quarter cup of wine in there, and saute the onions and garlic in wine and butter. And then I add some meat. I just use hamburger, and brown it in the sauteed onions and garlic and butter and wine. I brown the beef in that. Put that in a pot. Throw in a bay leaf or two. A little bit of sugar, some salt, some chili powder, and like I said, the beans. Anything else I put in there? That's about it. And then heat it up. You just bring it to a boil, turn it down on low, put a lid on it, let it cook for an hour, and it's done. It's pretty good. It's the kidney beans that give it the flavor. Like I say, this wouldn't be your Texas chili. It's not hot in any way. Even if I'm using chili powder, I don't use enough chili powder. I only use enough to make it flavorful. But it's not. I don't use hot chilies, just chili powder. And that's not very spicy. That's pretty much just for flavor. My kids don't like this real hot food, so if I was making it for myself, it'd be a little different. I'd put a little bit more spicy stuff in it. I'm trying to watch people. Every once in a while, it's weird because I live across the street from a school, so we're in a school zone. There's a lot of traffic in a school zone, and I haven't seen maybe 2 cars go by all day because his roads are so bad. One of them was a policeman, and he wasn't driving very fast. But usually you see people walking up and down the sidewalks too, because it's a lot of people walk for exercise, some throughout the day, and I'm just waiting because I want to see. You can see them fall and bust their asses. I haven't seen anybody walking either. Everybody's just staying in their homes. I wonder what Scorpion said. They were going to get some cold weather. I wonder if they got any snow or anything. That was his daughter's birthday, and they were going to go someplace to a roller skating rink. And that was funny because I said, "You're taking the kids to a rink," and he said skating rink, and I said, "Ice or roller?" And he said, roller skating. And I said, well, do you roller skate? And he said, no. Does your wife roller skate? He says, no. Do your kids roller skate? And he says, well, they try to. All right. JJ's supplying the mead today. What goes with mead? Shot of whiskey. It'd be a Boilermaker. We used to do Boilermakers. I see people on TV doing Boilermakers, and that ain't how you do it. You know how we used to do it? We take a beer stein and, fill it up somewhat, not all the way to the top, with beer. Then we take a shot of whiskey or something and just drop the shot glass into the beer, and it would, hit the bottom, but it would mix the whiskey and then that's a Boilermaker. They don't do that. I guess they just take the beer and pour some whiskey in it or something. That's not any fun. The fun was ordering a shot of whiskey and a beer, a mug of beer, and they bring it over and you just drop it in like a depth charge, man. Boom, drink it down. That's a Boilermaker. And I don't even drink. Hey, where'd my potatoes go? I had potatoes in there. Huh. I don't remember taking them out. I'm going to grab that trailer. And I think I've got French fries to sell. I need to sell some stuff. See if I can link up to it. There we go. We're off to see the wizard. Hey, there's Fred Young. Hey, you Fred. What's a happening? I'm a popsicle. .64 through a field. Go, man, go. Just call me Speed Racer. I keep forgetting I own that field. Okay, see if it's made any more. I've got to figure out where to put. Okay, I got to figure out where to put this. Storage is empty. I gotta bring some sugar beets over here. I gotta figure out where to put a sell point for the hats. The hats take a special sell point. I could pop it right here, I guess. Let me see. I gotta let's go here. Let's go production. Let's go sell point and straw processing. And we'll just pop it in. I could put it right here, I guess. No, it's overlapping. Okay, can't do it. Can't do it there either. I could put it right here, I suppose. Nothing else there. Okay. Now let's see if this works. I'm gonna get. Let's see. Let's drop this down and click on this. And there they are. Go too far away. Look at the pretty straw hats and purses. Sweet. What did we get? $3,000. Wow. We're getting rich. You were window shopping. JJ says he'd rather have a big juicy beef steak with mead. Yeah, that sounds good actually. Especially if you're hungry. Would be meat and mead. M-E-A-D and M-E-A-T. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. No. I don't think it'll sell upside down. No, no. Stop it. It was selling. It was selling. There it goes. That was fun. Let's do that again. Fred, what are you up to? What's everybody doing today? It's cold and wintry and snowy and rainy and icy, and we're iced in here. We can't leave the house. Just like COVID all over again. Stuck in the house. I was stuck in a house for almost 3 years. Whoa. Slow down. I wish that you could get more than 2 pallets, but you can't. How's the French fries coming? All right. I don't know if I'm on and it won't show up unless I leave. Maybe. I don't know. All right. I need to go get some potatoes. Let's go check on the plow. Make sure he's done. Fred's back. Windows update. Oh, that's what he meant by window shopping. Uh-huh. I don't let my Windows automatically update on its own. I always have, I tell it when I want it to do it. They want to do it automatically. I said, no, I'll tell you when I want it. It messes up too many things, so I don't let it do it automatically, because then everything's all mess up, and I'm in trouble here. Can I get around that gate? Oh, shoot. I forgot how wide this thing is. Well, we'll start up here instead. Now, what was I after? Oh, I don't have any sugar beets. Oh, shoot. I don't have sugar beets. I got potatoes, corn stalks. I can sell the corn stalks. Let's do that. Because they're worthless. Corn stalks are worthless. There's nothing you can do with them in the game. I don't even know why he has them. Unless I'm missing something. So I'm just going to sell them. We're iced in, Fred. We can't leave. We got down to 26 degrees yesterday, but it was raining. So as soon as it hit the ground, it froze. And so we've got about an inch ice on the roads and everywhere else, every sidewalk, every front yard, anything that had access to being rained on is frozen. And I live on the coast. We don't have this kind of weather. We don't even have snow. So nobody has any kind of plowing equipment. We don't have any sanding equipment. We have no way to keep any control over the bad roads. So we're kind of stuck. Everybody's frozen in their houses. We can't go anywhere. Hi Lori. I was telling everybody that even for me to go out to the mailbox, which there wasn't any mail because the mailman couldn't get out. I'm talking about yesterday. I would have had to crawl on my hands and knees out to the mailbox. I tried to get off the front porch, and I couldn't without slipping. Even as slow as just stepping slowly as you can, your feet still slipped. I would have had to crawl out there. So we just stayed in the house all day. I made a big pot of chili, and we didn't do anything but, I spent all day feeding logs to the fireplace, not wood stove, to the wood stove. Keep it good and warm. Power's been going on and off. So fair warning, if I disappear, it's because the power went out again. It's already went out 2-3 times today, a couple times yesterday. You got bad weather too, Lori? I don't know where I'm going with this. I only meant to sell it. Shoot. I'm just driving around, having a ball. Fahrenheit. That's cold. That's good and cold. We got down to 16 last night. And again, I have to iterate that in the area I live in, it almost never gets below freezing. We may get below freezing weather a couple of times a year, and it never gets much like 30 maybe. And if it gets below freezing, it's only usually by a degree or two. And then next day it's back up to 50. It just doesn't happen. So we're not prepared for this kind of weather. It got down to 16 last night. It was 26 yesterday and raining. At 26 degrees, it was raining. So as soon as it hit the ground, it froze. 3 degrees centigrade. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but I'm assuming it's cold. Isn't 20 degrees centigrade about 68 degrees? So 3 would be cold. Zachary Atwood. I make my own chili, but I make it because my family doesn't like spicy food. I do, and one of my daughters does, but my wife doesn't like real hot. I'm talking about chili hot food. So I have my own recipe for chili. I use kidney beans, about a half a cube of butter. I saute onions, chopped onions and garlic in a quarter cup of wine. in the butter. And once that's sautéed, I throw the meat in and brown the meat in the sautéed mushrooms and butter and wine that I just did. Grab a pot. I throw 4 or 5 cans of kidney beans in there. I'll throw an extra bean in just for different flavor and texture. I'll throw either a black bean, pinto bean, northern white bean, just an extra can for that. A bay leaf or 2, a little sugar, a little salt, and a couple tablespoons of chili powder. Stir it up, put it on low for about an hour, and cook it up. Two inches in 15 minutes. That's coming down. That's coming down pretty good. Let's see if I have anything to sell here. Looking to make some money because I want to buy some land. All right, we got some pig food to sell. Couldn't see anything, yeah. I lived in areas where it snowed like that. I was telling the story here a couple weeks ago where when I was running the ambulance, I had an ambulance call about midnight. There was no snow when I went to bed at 10 o'clock. I had an ambulance call at midnight. It was snowing so hard that there were a couple inches already on the ambulance when I pulled up. And we took off. The next morning when I got up to go to work, there were 2 foot of snow on the ground. It was the night before Thanksgiving. And it snowed that hard. We had 2 feet just overnight. Yeah, it's a pretty simple recipe, but it tastes pretty good. It's, like I said, it's not real spicy though. That's what my family likes. If I was making it for me, I'd probably use a different bean, and definitely some different spices. If I was making it just for me, I'd make more of a Tex-Mex chili. But it's very good. I've made it over the years many times. As a matter of fact, I used to take it to what do they call a dinner where everybody brings the food? Potluck. We'd have to go to potlucks, and I'd always make it for the potlucks. Carol would make some kind of a salad. For some reason, people want to eat a salad once in a while. And I'd make a pot of my chili, and you'd go to the table and all the different foods would be there. My chili would be gone before anything else. So I think it's pretty good. Good luck, Lori. I had an order that was supposed to be here yesterday, and it never showed up because the mail truck never showed up. The mail truck couldn't get here from Portland. Our mail comes from Portland. It's 100 miles away to the coast. There's only 2 roads to the coast. There's only 2 ways into town, and both of them were frozen. So there was nothing coming over the mountain. Has to come over a mountain pass to get here. Not a tall one, but one all the same. And so we didn't get any mail yesterday, so I didn't get my tea. Don't panic, Andy. All right, what else have I got to sell? You know what? It looks like I can sell, let's see, I should have some dried corn to sell. Let's see. And why I put that in there, I meant to sell that. I meant to sell what I just put in the silo. Getting sidetracked. Don't let this weather get to me. Dried corn. Wait a minute. It says it's empty. Really? There's propane. There's no dried corn in there. You know where the dry corn was? It's on. I have two versions of this map. One of them that I'm just playing for fun when I'm playing on Discord. And that one has dried corn for sale, so. Well, I think I might have some corn. Let's see. I'm confused. I could sell some snow. There's some straw. Got some straw. Should we sell it? Potatoes. There's some corn. Why isn't that in the dryer? What does Zach say about minus 20 where I am? Yeah. Are you used to that kind of weather though, Zach? Do you get weather like that all the time? See, the problem with where I live on the coast, and it's very moderate weather here. Zachary, thank you very much. All right, you know what that means. Zachary gets a new tractor. New subscriber gets a new tractor. Hang on, Zachary. Here you go. It's the only one I can afford. It's a really good one. It's a good tractor. But it's the only one I can afford. There you go. Isn't that a dandy, pretty red tractor? Look how big it is. Good luck with that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I live on the coast. And so in the summertime, we're lucky if it gets out of the 60s on a sunny day. It does, but not very often. Only a couple weeks out of the year do we get anything close to being 80, 90 degrees. And that's only just for a few. Lawrence, how are you? Lawrence Powell's in the house. In the wintertime, we very rarely get below freezing, and we hardly ever get any snow. So for us to get 26 degrees yesterday and rain all day, we got at least an inch or so of ice on everything. And we don't have any kind of plow system. There's no kind of, sand or salt systems. We just can't leave the house in a car anyway, unless you absolutely had to. So the road in front of my house is usually one of the busiest roads in town because it's right by the school. And today I've seen two cars go by, and one of them was a policeman, and he wasn't going real fast. Oh shoot, this roof is too low. Oh no, I'm being squished. Lori said she could have got a suntan yesterday. Fred says it's 37.4 degrees there. We're waiting for 38. It's supposed to get 38 today, and I was hoping it would so that it would melt this ice. But it's not getting there. It doesn't look sunny at all out there. Lori says it's 21 degrees currently. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 31 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's 31, so it's still not above freezing. And we're supposed to get 24 degrees tonight. I might have to burn some more wood. And it's soup du jour. What happened? All right. We got... I hear an airplane going over. Okay, it's soup du jour. I'm jonesing. So there we go. Mountain Dew. Me grab the magic koozie. Drop it in. It loads automatically. Just like magic. I wish I had a Dr. Pepper because I'm missing Godzilla. I woke up your Alexa. That happens to Andy all the time. Okay, so let's see how well this sparkles. The one on the screen's sparkling pretty good. I don't know if this one's sparkling. I can't see it. Oh my God, that's cold. Oh, it's so refreshing. Gets me all excited. All right, that's enough of that. That cat's making me tired. I can still dance like that at 70 years old. But you don't want to see a 70-year-old man dancing like that. All right, what else we got in here I can sell? What do I got here? 149. I put something in here, the pig food. I didn't mean to drop the pig food in here. So let's grab that. I meant to put it in the silo next to me. So let's grab the pig food. Pig food's my money maker. I make a lot of money with the pig food. I hope it's making more over there. Let's see, solid fertilizer, I could sell that, I suppose. Wheat, corn stalks. Corn stalks. I still have corn stalks I can sell. You got an Echo? I've got the main station that I bought. It's real tall, and then I've got about 4 of those little dots. I don't like what they do, but you call pig food slop? That's what I call dinner. See, the problem with you know who, Alexa, is that they never stop listening. They listen to everything. They hear everything. And that means they can monitor you. And I've had people say, "Oh, they don't listen all the time." And yes, they do. All the time. They're listening all the time. And he said, "No, they're not." I said, how do you think, you know, that when are they listening then? And the guy said, "Oh, when you call their name." And I said, "How do they hear you calling their name if they're not on all the time?" And he said, "Oh." Here, try this. It's worked. I've done it this. Okay, so you're walking by and you say her name, or not say her name. Don't say her name. But loudly next to her you say, "I wonder if we should buy some umbrellas." Okay? The next time you go on your computer, you're going to have ads for umbrellas everywhere. They are listening. Next time you go to Amazon, they're going to try to sell you an umbrella. They are listening all the time. And so people say, "Well, yeah, but why would they listen to me?" Why indeed? It doesn't matter. You know, they'll say, "Oh, we're not listening. That's not the point. The point is that they can listen to everything you say. So, let's say somebody wants to find out more about what you're doing in your home. Somebody like maybe the FBI or the local police department or anybody of any authority. They have the capability of hearing everything you say. And don't doubt yourself that Amazon wouldn't sell it to them. Or don't fool yourself, I should say. Does that make you? Hey, there's Tommy. Jeff Bezos getting angry. I don't know what he's got to be angry about. He's got enough money. So people say, "My God, you're paranoid," and I said, "Is it paranoia if it's true?" Fred says he got an advertisement about Convo he had. Really? All right, let's sell this stuff because it's no good for anything else. Have I made any money yet? God, I still don't even have $1 million. I got to sell some stuff. I got farming to do, though. Where was I at? Oh, my God, look at this. What a mess. Oh, look at all the cleanup I got now. All right, I might as well get at it. I thought the hired worker would do a better job, but okay, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let's get some GPS going here. I'll turn the GPS on. Turn the GPS on the tractor. Do a setup here. We need to do corn. What? I don't have. I thought I already did one for this. All right, let's grab corn, and we're gonna come out here. Let's see. We're gonna grab corn, and we'll start that, and then let's go to setup. We'll do auto width on this. Go back in here and. Let's do, well, before we do that, let's get back out again. Go forward a little bit. Go back and set up. Harvest. Back. That's not working right. How come it's not doing what I want it to do? Come on. You silly thing, you. Set up. Auto width. This is supposed to work. Come on. What was I doing? Plowing. I was plowing. And let's grab plow. Back out of here. Okay, it's not doing what I want it to do. Well, let's see if I can do this then. Did that work? Oh, maybe it's because I wasn't seeing the lines. Okay, that worked. That worked. Let's do, let's reset that. Drop it. Turn it on. Did that not work? It's getting dark. Problem is, oh, there they are. See, I've got these glasses on. They hide the lines on me. Okay. There it goes. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. All right, sorry about that. That should have worked a little easier. Complained about a pizza oven. Now I'm plagued with them. Yeah. Well, the test is like I'm telling you. The test is not. Don't talk to her, because a lot of people think, well, that the only time she's listening is when you talk to her. Don't talk to her. Just have a conversation with your wife in the kitchen where she can hear. And the next thing you know, you're getting advertisement for whatever you were talking about. Hello from South America. Ruin my future. I'm here to do that. If you're going to watch the rest of this live stream, I guarantee you're going to be ruined. How you doing, Ruin? Fred says he's 45 minutes to London. I'm sorry, Fred. I got a buddy that lives downtown London. Well, not downtown, but he lives in London. I haven't seen him for a while, though. We used to play Elite Dangerous all the time. It's nighttime. I need to go and get a good night's sleep, come back and finish this in the morning. Anybody seen Scorpion today? You live near the sea? Yeah, I do too. I'm about, I don't know, a couple miles from the ocean, but I'm right close to the Pacific. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Now I just messed up my tractor. Tearing the fence down. I'm tearing the fence up, man. All right, I'm stuck. I'm going to go sleep. It's sleeping time in the city. Sleeping time in the city. We'll fly in. I'm flying into the house. Drop it like it's hot. I got the place lit up, man. Who's paying the power bill in this place? There's not even a pie on the counter. I like good cherry pie. Cherry pie is my favorite. Cherries are my favorite, but I only like them fresh. All right, I'm going to get up a little earlier than 8. Let's get up at 6. Jeremy, how you doing? Jeremy Burnett's in the house. How's it going, Jeremy? All right, let's get back out there. See if we can straighten this thing out here. Straighten this out, fly right. Okay, I need to get away from that fence a little bit. Stupid articulated tractor. Let's fix that. We're going to set this thing. And off we go. Like a herd of turtles. Coming down Scotland, I need somewhere a bit pretty. It's currently 12:22 p.m. Really? It's 2:22 here. What are you? Are you a day ahead of us? Is it tomorrow there? We're talking to somebody in the future, everybody. Because it's 2:22 p.m. right here today, where I'm at. So if it's 12:22 for him, he's got to be a day ahead of us, doesn't he? Rune says, I want to travel but don't know any good places besides the common places like America and London. Well, you got to start where you start. I watched some kids from Italy, and in what was it, 2019? In 2019, they took off on a trip in a camper, and they left Italy. They came to Canada. They bought a pickup truck in Canada, a Ford, and then they came down into Washington State in the States and bought a camper and put it on the pickup, and then they started traveling. And for the next 3 years, well, they got it. Maybe it was 2017. Anyway, for 3 years, they traveled. 17, 18, 19. Yeah, for 3 years they traveled it down through up into Alaska, all over Canada, up to Alaska, all over Alaska. They came down into the States and traveled. And then they worked their way into Mexico and down to South America. And then COVID hit, and they got kicked out of the country. And they had to store their pickup, their camper there. So that was in 2020. And they haven't been able to get back to get their camper. So their camper's still in South America. They need to plan a trip to get down there and get it back again, or at least out of where they were able to leave it. Because they told the people that gave them a place to park that they'd be right back. They had no idea COVID was going to last 3 years. So, and they haven't had a chance to get back yet. But they were driving all over the damn place, just having a ball in this old pickup and camper that broke down about every 50 miles. Rune says, unfortunately, everything is so expensive for me because of currency, so it sucks. Yeah. Well, like I said, these Italian kids I was telling you about, they only left Italy with a few $1,000s. They bought the truck for, $800? It was a Ford 3/4 ton, I think, a 350. 250, I can't remember, I'd have to look. No, 350, that would be, let's see, a 1/4 ton would be a 150, a 1/2 ton would be a 250, a 350 would be 3/4 ton. Anyway, they bought this truck for $800. It was an old truck. I can't remember how old, but it was old. And then they went into the United States and they bought a camper for something like $1,200, and they found out that it was leaking in the roof, and the whole sleeping compartment was underwater pretty much. And so they went back and asked the people if they could have some of their money back to fix it. They gave them $500 back of their money, and that cost them $500 to get it fixed. They did the repairs themselves, but they needed to buy the stuff. So they went traveling all over North America on just a few $1,000s. You know, they would stop and do a job here and there if they needed a little extra money. But they were doing YouTube and they were making a little bit of money on that. Pretty interesting. Hector, Mountain Dew is the best. Couldn't find it anywhere when I went to Italy. They don't have Mountain Dew in Italy? Well, you know what Mountain Dew is, really. I mean, there is Mountain Dew. I mean, you know, but we used to call White Lightning Mountain Dew, you know, homemade whiskey. And Mountain Dew gets you all shook up. You start doing that kind of thing. But I'm not supposed to have caffeine, so I drink Mountain Dew only when I live stream, and I don't live stream very much. Oh, God, I keep looking at the camera outside and seeing that ice out there, and just, God, it's just discouraging. I feel for my son because he has to drive to work tomorrow. And he does healthcare, behavioral health care, and his client has to have dialysis 3 times a week, and it's an 85-mile one-way drive to get him there over a mountain pass. And my son's going to have to drive in this crap tomorrow. And he's not real experienced in bad weather driving because we don't have bad weather here. Wanted to move to Australia, Perth, but we were required to have 500,000, $500,000 to move there, which is really a lot of money. But you can't even buy a car here with $500,000. Yeah, that's not surprising. You're supposed to have, if almost all countries, when you move, if you're a foreigner, you have to show proof of income that you have enough money to survive in that country, and the requirements change all the time. And the thing of it is they're not expecting, they're expecting people with some means to move is what they're doing. And if what you're talking about is normal, like my house is worth about $600,000. I'd have to sell my house, so me moving there, I would probably meet the requirements. And we have, even though I'm retired, I still have, an income. So they're looking for somebody that has the means to move there, because they don't want people moving there that they're going to have to put on welfare and take care of. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying that that's what they're looking at. They're looking at getting people there that have the means to take care of themselves, to buy a home, to have an income, to survive, that kind of thing. Almost all countries are like that. I know some people are trying to move to Portuguese. Is that right? Am I not saying that right? Portugal. Yeah, they're looking. I know some people are trying to move to Portugal, and they go over there, and when they first got there, they were required to show income for a certain amount. A few months later, they changed the ruling, and it almost quadrupled, and they couldn't come up with the income. And so they'd already bought a piece of land there, and now they can't get a visa to go back and work their land until they can come up with some form of income. What's the requirements to live in the United States? Right now, just walk across the border, evidently. Red Bull, I've never drank those kind of drinks because I'm not supposed to have caffeine, but wow, he drinks Mountain Dew before he works out. How old is he though? See, that's the problem. Some of these kids in high school are drinking that Red Bull and crap like that. What do they need caffeine for at that age? They should be already full of energy. Well, that's a good plan. Plumbers make good money. I know I don't mind paying a plumber. If I have to hire a plumber to come in and work on my stuff, it doesn't bother me at all, because I certainly wouldn't want to be crawling underneath houses and working in poop pipes and all kinds of dirty job like that. I couldn't be a plumber because I wouldn't be willing to show my butt crack, because plumbers have to show a butt crack, I understand. If you're not willing to do that, you can't be a plumber. You start your day, yeah. Well, I've got heart trouble. I'm not supposed to drink caffeine, so I'm not even supposed to drink the Mountain Dew I'm drinking. But what my doctor doesn't know will probably kill me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I'm just trying to clean up this mess I made. I made a horrid mess here. All righty, let's get back up to the GPS here and drop the plow and go back to work. I'm missing everything you guys are talking about. You notice that you can drive right over the water? Weird. It's weird. You just drive right over the water. It's like there's glass on top of the water. That's weird. Lawrence said he's got AFib. Your dad got sent to Ukraine after they kicked him out of the U.S.? Really? What'd they kick him out for? Fields look like in your country. These fields like this? This is supposed to be Iowa. But, they can say that about any map in this game. How can you prove it? I mean, is this really what Iowa looks like? I don't know anybody who lives there. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, it's finally freezing.
Expect a low of 25 degrees.
They said it's supposed to be 38. It's too late. I don't think it's going to reach 38. That means we're going to have this ice into tomorrow because it's supposed to get down to 16 tonight. Or what? No, 24? 24 tonight. It was 16 this morning. It's supposed to get down to 24 tonight, so it's only going to get colder. So that means the ice isn't going to melt. We were hoping it would melt today. You go outside. You go outside and there's icicles all over from the bottom of the car to the ground. It's just solid icicles where the rain came down off the cars and then froze. Weird. That remind me of here, except there's no beer cans and garbage flying around. Well, thank God you don't live in San Francisco where you have to step over piles of human poop. That's disgusting. Hector says he's riding his bike home, almost slipped and fell. Yeah, it's nasty out there. I tell you, if I had to get the mail yesterday, I would have to crawled on hands and knees, but there wasn't a mailman yesterday. Oh, do 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 do. 32.8. Yeah, that's about what it is here, Andy. I always judged wherever Andy's at in England. Well, I know where he's at. He's up in Devon, but or down in Devon. Is Devon south? I can't remember. Anyway, the weather there is almost what it is here all the time. Because every time I say it's 32, he says, "Yeah, it's 32 here." Hey, it's raining. Yeah, it's raining here too. Hey, it's sunny today. Yeah, it's sunny here too. It's a coinky dink. I gotta keep on the straight and narrow here. Down southwest, yeah. When I was last time I was flying over there in flight sim, I flew over Devon. Yeah, I tell you what, a bike spill wouldn't be good whether it was rain, wind, snow, sunny. It wouldn't be good in any weather. I was telling on Discord a few weeks ago or so. I was telling somebody, either Andy and Scorpion or somebody. I don't remember who it was now. It had to be Andy or Scorpion about when I wrecked my motorcycles because I almost lost a leg. I've wrecked 3 or 4 motorcycles. I used to be a dirt biker, but I also had a road bike, and it was on the road bike that I got in a crash, and I was in the hospital. The bike flipped over on me, and my knee was under the bike, skidding down the freeway, and I got really bad staph infection in my knee from the injury, and it was all swole up about like that. And they came in with a needle about the size of my little finger about once an hour and drained all the pus out of there. And I didn't know I had a staph infection, and it was climbing up my leg towards my hips, and I didn't know it at the time because I'm just laying there in the hospital, scared every time they came with that damn needle, and I didn't know it at the time. That hospital had a policy that before they would do any kind of an amputation, they had to get the consensus of all the board doctors that were on the hospital. So all the board doctors had to come in and have a meeting to decide. And evidently, I didn't know it, but they were in the middle of that meeting to take my leg because they couldn't stop the staph infection, and it was climbing towards my hip. And the only way to stop it was to amputate. And they were having that meeting when one of the nurses came in and interrupted the meeting and said, "I think it stopped." And so they all ran into my room. I couldn't figure out what was going on because they didn't tell me anything. And I didn't find any of this out, as a matter of fact, until I was out of the hospital and they told me, because I was just pretty young at the time. But yeah, they all came running in and they checked and they said, yeah, I think you're right. I think the infection is slowing down. So we must have got it. So they didn't take my leg, but that's pretty scary. It was afterward. Well, again, that's not what was scaring me. What was scaring me is every time they came in with that damn needle about the size of my little finger. God, that thing was huge. The jet stream? Could be. Well, it probably is. You know, what do I know? Scorpion's here. Better late than never. Yeah, I was pretty lucky. Like I said, I was a dirt biker, and everybody I knew had already crashed and burned dozens of times. They had broken arms, broken legs. Most of what you saw with dirt bikers, most of it was dislocated shoulders. Dirt bikers get a lot of dislocated shoulders, and I never did. But then I had a buddy of mine that was really, really a good dirt biker. I mean, he was winning trophies and crap-a-doodle-doo, and he told me one time, he said, about the time that you think that you're hell on wheels, that you can do anything on a bike, that's about the time you're heading for a bruising, and you're due an accident. So you need to, it happens to everybody. So I slowed down at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Lori, cheers. So I never did get hurt, but I had buddies. They were always getting dislocated shoulders. I hear noise outside my door. So did you guys have your birthday party? Or was that this weekend? Tomorrow's a holiday for some of you guys. I mean, every day's a holiday for me. Yeah, it's 32 here, or it was. And we've got solid inch or so of ice out on the roads and the sidewalks and the porches. Every place rain falls is a solid sheet of ice. Nobody's left their home all weekend. It's supposed to get to 38 today, and we were hoping it would because we want this stuff to melt off, but it isn't going to make it. It's already almost 3, and it's barely 32, and it's supposed to be dropping down to 24 tonight. So I don't think we're going to make it. I think we're going to have ice again tomorrow. It doesn't bother me any. I got lots of food and lots of wood for the fireplace. And, well, I have a wood stove on the fireplace. But birthday party is in a couple weeks. Oh! Well, you were talking about it, and I thought it was this weekend. You ran from the policia. Most bikers get broken collarbones, that I've noticed. Well, dislocated shoulder happens. You get broken collarbones if you crash. Dislocated shoulder, you can get many different ways by, if you're jumping, which you're usually doing with dirt biking, and you come down too hard, all that comes on your shoulders because you're holding the handlebars. So all that weight comes down on your shoulders. Plus your body sometimes is moving because your ass isn't on the seat and you're going over those things. And so you rip your arms up or tear your arm out of joint, and then you have to pop it back in. So that's a little different than a broken collarbone. Dislocated shoulder is a little bit different. So we used to get those all the time. I never did, but most of the guys did. And then you just walk over and pop it back in for them. They'd scream at you. While they were thanking you, they would scream at you. But yeah, usually the broken collarbones you get when you come over the handlebars and crash and burn. We were good. We didn't crash. We just tore arms up. Yeah, right. Motorbikes. Yeah, I'm talking about motorbikes. I don't ride no damn something I got to pedal. Jeez. Those people are losers. You need a motor on a bike.
Oh, yeah.
JJ, cheers. Ride a bicycle to work? Not cool. No, that's pretty cool. I think that's good. Riding a bicycle to work. Yeah, like I had a friend of mine drove a tractor to school. Everybody else had cars. He didn't have a car, so he drove the family tractor. And here he is in this big Case IH, and he's no. Back in those days, we didn't have cabs over tractors. You were just out in the open. He'd just come popping in the wintertime on this tractor, park it right next to everybody else's car. Yeah, riding a bike to work, that'd be cool. Depending on how far you had to ride. If you lived an hour away, it might not be so fun, but you'd be able to find a parking spot easier. One little strip left. Am I done with this field? No, I think I got that little peninsula out there left, I think. "32 miles from me to work, not riding a bike, would never make it." Fred wants to know if we're there yet. Fred, are you sitting in the back seat? Reminds me of the father that gets pulled over by the police for speeding. So why were you driving so fast? He said the kids were yelling. I was trying to get away from the noise. Fred needs a toilet break. Stupid trees in the way. Precious cargo in the passenger seat, huh? Well, who's driving? Are you sitting on the back? Or are you the driver? I couldn't. I couldn't take a motorcycle to work because my chauffeur doesn't have a motorcycle license, and the back seat's not big enough for me. I need to stretch out. Hey, there goes a truck by. That's the first vehicle I've seen all day. Gatorade? What? Mountain Dew bottle works best. Yeah, I was going to say maybe a Gatorade. The opening's a little bit bigger. The Mountain Dew bottle. You'd have to be a pretty damn good shot. Your wife drives a motorcycle? A sidecar? Yeah, that might be kind of fun. I get one of them 3-wheel motorcycles. Those tricycles? Tricycle. I don't know what they call them. I don't know what they call them. Bad tree, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you spank me? That's a nasty tree. Wonder if Matt's still here. Matt came in. Yeah, Scorpion, it's that Matt. Matt came in and said I couldn't live stream today because it wasn't Tuesday or Thursday. I haven't figured Matt out yet. All right, JJ. Is it dinner time already? JJ always leaves to go eat. I can't blame him for that. I wouldn't want anything interfering with my meals. Uh-oh, I'm hitting the fence. Your wife's a big fan of Harleys? Yeah, well, remember when we met Matt? Matt came. There's Matt. How you doing today? Matt's here. I thought he left. Matt was in earlier. As a matter of fact, Matt came in right when I started. I'm doing good. So far. I haven't figured Matt out yet, though. Matt's kind of like Craig. Have we seen Craig lately? Matt, are you a lurker? Because Craig's a lurker. I'm a lurker. When I watch other people's live streams, I don't talk. I just sit and listen. In farming country, it does, yeah. I grew up in Washington State, and in central Washington, it's farmland. You don't see anything else. It's farmland for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. You could go, the only thing you see, if you were flying, the only thing you would see is farmland and maybe a farmhouse every once in a while. But yeah, that's pretty common. And these are tiny fields. These are nothing like fields I've seen. All right, this is going to mess me up here. I got to finish this thing out this way. Let me flip this thing around. Flip that around. Oh, wait. That ain't going to work. Flip it around again. That way. Okay. Here we go. Craig's the master lurker. Fred's the silent type. Zach never farmed because he's got no land. Well, Jack Sprat could eat no fat, and his wife could eat no lean. Maybe that's where that came from. Autocorrect. If there's an off button on that autocorrect stuff, I turn it off because I hate that. I'd rather misspell something myself than to have it change words on me like it does. There's nothing worse than letting your stupid phone or computer change words because it thinks you're using the wrong word. Why would it do that? You know, I'll type a word and it'll change it on me. And then I got to go back and change it back. I typed it because that's the word I wanted to use. Stupid computer or phone or whatever. I'd rather make it type it. I'd rather, misspell something than have the stupid thing tell me I'm using the wrong word. A riveting game of Monopoly. I haven't played Monopoly and I can't tell you how long. See, that's why I don't use Apple stuff. Apple phones and things, they want to control too much of what you do. I don't want to be controlled. I don't want some stupid thing telling me what I can do and what I can't do. And plus, they're too damn expensive. I can't afford one. But I don't buy new stuff when it comes to phones. My last phone was a Galaxy 7, I think. I don't know what the new Galaxy is. And then the one I have now is a Galaxy A1. I don't know how old it is. I only paid $50 for it. Brand new. But I only paid $50 for it. It does what I want. It's a good smartphone, and it takes care of my diabetes for me with my sensor. That's all I care about. It's hooked up to my doctor's office. That's all I use it for. I don't use it for calling people. I ain't got nobody to call. What did I hit? Is there a tree there? Come on, I'm almost done. Give me a break. Yeah, I took pictures of the icicles last night. What time is it over there? It's 3 minutes after 3. You talking about a car or a horse? Yeah, I use my that's me, Scorpion. I use my phones to text to kids or anybody else, and then of course I've got an app that reads the sensor in my arm, which I haven't checked for a while. Yeah, see, that's my blood sugars. Whoa! I didn't let it warm up. 96. I need something sweet here pretty quick. That's not terribly low. Normal for non-diabetics around 100, between 90 and 120. So that's not bad. That's pretty good. But I don't like to let it get too low. Anyway, that's all I use my phone for. It keeps track of the sensor in my arm for my blood sugar, and then my watch keeps track of my heart rate. I've got a little EKG thing on my watch that I can check, that I can link to my doctor. My diabetes sensor is hooked to my doctor's office. If they need to know what's going on, they can just look it up. That's all I use my phone for. If I didn't have that, I don't even carry my phone. Before I got those sensors in my arm, I never carried my phone. I kept it in a drawer, and the only time I grabbed it is when I was going to go out for a drive or take a trip or do something. I'd take my phone with me for emergencies, but I don't use the damn phone. I wouldn't know what to say if I called somebody. Literally, if I call somebody, like let's say a relative, "Hi, how are you?" "Oh, good. How are you?" I'm fine." "How you been?" "Okay." "How you been?" "Okay." "Uh-huh." "Well, what's the weather doing?" "Oh, it's sunny today." "Oh, it's raining here." "Oh, okay. What else is going on?" "Nothing. I guess I'll talk to you later." Hang up. That's the conversations that I have. I can't think of anything else to say. So consequently, I don't make phone calls. I don't know what people talk about when they're on the phone, and they're on the phone for 3 or 4 hours. What the hell do you talk about? See, at least if I'm on Discord, I'm playing a game, you know. Bear. What happened? Bear Cub, how you doing? I didn't see you come in. An 82 Ford Bronco. Cool. Oh, Matt's telling me I can stay on for an hour. I was actually thinking about it since it isn't a real live stream. I'm just wasting time because I'm frozen in the house here. I can't leave. We can't go anywhere. It's solid ice out there. What map is this? I can't pronounce it. Scorpion would have to tell you. Taheton? Something called Taheton. It's in Iowa, in the United States. Choo-choo just went by. Scorpion goes crazy when a train goes by. Who's on a modem? I had to rebeat the modem. Who did? Who had to do it? Scorpion had to reboot his modem? Yeah. Tell me about it. I've had to reboot mine 3 or 4 times today because the power keeps going out. And when the power goes out, my computer comes back because it's cable. I'm hooked to the modem via Ethernet. But everybody else around in the other rooms are on Wi-Fi. For some reason, when the power went out, the Wi-Fi went out. And when the power came back on, the modem came back on, but the Wi-Fi didn't. And so I kept having to reboot the modem to get the Wi-Fi back. Weird. Stupid power. Taheton, Iowa. All the country farmers have Duramax trucks near me. That sounds like a battery. Duramax. What's that battery called? Dura something. You guys drive batteries, huh? Duramax. That's for your maximum Dura. Get one of these today. Have maximum Dura on your next trip to work. Yeah, aren't you the one that when we started getting trains, you said, "Oh my God, we'll be able to honk the horn? Oh my God, we can even honk the horn." Who was that? Remember, one of my subscribers was going all ape over that. Oh, he's the guy that became a truck driver. God, what's his name? I haven't talked to him in years. Oh man, I can't think of his name. He was all excited. Oh, we're gonna have trains and we'll be able to honk the horn and everything. Okay. Oh, jeez. It's the little things in life, man. That wasn't you. Duraflame. No, I'm thinking of those batteries that had the copper top. What the hell were they? Wasn't that like a Duramax or something like that? I can't think of it. Lori Scott. Hey, did you get them? You got them. You'll be able to sleep good now, Lori. Get rid of all those UV rays. You probably wouldn't have a harder time as I did with all these monitors that are staring at me. I mean, I got a whole bank of monitors here just staring at me all day long. Oh. That's my field, isn't it? Does it need lime? No, it just needs plowing. All right, we can do that while we're here. Duracell, there you go. Zachary got it. Duracell. That's what I thought he was driving. He said the farmers were driving Duracells. I said, whoa, electric cars, huh? How many Duracells would it take to run a car, I wonder? Quite a few. It'd take you years to charge it up. I guess I don't need the GPS. Turn that off. You got 5 what, Lori? You bought 5 pairs of glasses? That's no fun, Scorpion. You gotta be a little bit old-fashioned with stuff. Besides, I don't trust that stuff to work. I don't think battery cars are going to last. The Toyota and them, they're working on hydrogen cars now. See, the problem with electric cars is where are you going to charge the damn things? And even California is pushing people to all buy electric cars, and then they turn the power grids off. How are you supposed to charge them? What? They're getting rid of the power grids. They don't want you producing power because you're using coal to produce power. You're using dams and water so you got to stop that stuff. And you won't have any way to charge your damn cars. Did I buy that field up there too? I think I did. Yeah, this is my field. Oh, sweet. Got more plowing to do. Oh, heavier into hybrid. Yeah. Nuclear cars, there you go. I want one that flies. I was told when I was a kid by watching the Jetsons that we'd have flying cars by now. And I want my flying car. I want to live up in the sky like the Jetsons did and have a robot named Rosie. Don't panic. Don't panic. Elon Musk is on the job. Look at the bump here. Jeez, look at that. Oh, I'm stuck. Almost. Who plowed this field to begin with? Man, they mess up. Make nuke cars and have issues like Fallout 4. There you go. The phone's messed up. Lori's phone's messed up. Yeah. Oh, Lori said she has to reboot. I was talking about Rosie the robot. I thought she said, I got to robot. I got to robot. I got to robot. Is she dancing in there? Bear Cub, don't panic, man. Don't panic. Synthetic cars. Well, see, when Elon gets to Mars, what happens if you don't bring any oxygen with you? What are you going to do then? There's going to be a whole lot of technology that happens. They got to have a way to make oxygen. I mean, think about it. Where are they going to get their water? I mean, I don't know. You have to. We have to do what they were talking about earlier and piss in a bottle and then just spray it out the window. Look, it's raining. Drinking water. Starting square wheels. Oh, and you just jump on their shoulders, Zach, and they ride you around on a piggyback or something? Hector's got to go to work, and he's cold outside. Just pedal faster. You'll warm up. Thanks for stopping by, Hector. Nice to meet you and everything. Don't work too hard. It's overrated. What happened to this field, man? It's all messed up on the side. Lori had to reboot her phone. I had to do that this morning because I lost the internet on it. I got the internet back, and then the phone wouldn't work. So I had to restart it, and then it found the internet. For some reason, it wouldn't link back up. Ba-bum bum ba-bum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-bum ba-do-do-do-do-do. What's Andy talking about? $300,000. What's $300,000, Andy? One of them electric cars? Gary, how are you? Gary Contos. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing a bonus hour today. We'll see. If Carol comes in, busting in here and tell me I have to get off, then I'll have to get off. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Damn it, it's still freezing.
Expect a low of 25 degrees.
It's supposed to be 38 and melt this ice. Good one, Lori. That's a good one. He liked it so much he bought the company. Spatula City, Spatula City. I like the spatula so much I bought the company. Yeah, it is here too, Gary. It's got down to 16 this morning. Now, I live in an area where it never gets down to freezing. It's always, it may get down in the 40s, but it never goes any lower than that. So it's really bad for us. And it was raining when it got down that cold, so we got ice, about an inch of ice on everything. And again, we don't live in an area that gets that kind of weather. We never get snow. So we don't have snow plows. We don't have any way of putting sand or salt on the roads. We're just screwed. We can't, nobody can move. And they don't know how to drive in it. NASA got him. Oh, it wasn't a joke. What? It's howdy doody time. Scorpion Redeemed Barbecue. I want a hot dog. Give me a hot dog. I got lots of mustard I need to use. What else was I doing? Oh, I need to sell this stuff, but was there, wait, was there any more? Oh, come on. It had to have made some more. How come it's not making French fries? Look, there's lots of French fries. Why is it not? Oh, those are potato chips. Oh, we're out of canola oil. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, I got to get some canola oil over here. Well, we'll go and sell the French fries we already have. And then I got to get... Oh, don't do that. Turn that off. Jump in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. It won't let me in. Stupid game. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to sell these French fries here. That looks like the logo for Orida, but that doesn't say Orida. Does it say Allrida? Orida is a brand name for potato products. Oregon, Idaho, Orida. And it's in our area, of course. Oh my God, we had a factory, and the smell. Oh, the byproducts from boiling potatoes is terrible. The smell was god awful, but they made good tater tots. So there you go. French fries with chili all over them sounds good too. Yeah, I've had that. Sausage, peppers, onion, please, and lightly toasted bun, thank you. That's right. Special orders don't upset us, Lori. Get it your way. All right, let's see what we get for these French fries. God, I still don't have any money. Oh, the truck's in the way. All right, ramming speed. Get the hell out of my way. Move it. Oh, come on, tractor. Oh, come on. This tractor's got 1,000 horses. Ramming speed. Come on. Come on. Come on. More. More. There. All right. There you go. I think that did say all right, didn't it? Making me hungry. Frozen French fries. Just driving over my lake, not paying the toll. Yeah, I'd rather roast potatoes. I like potatoes, I don't care what kind. I even eat them raw. Ramming speed, no good to that big wagon. Well, we got the job done. Uh-oh, I hit something. All right, so what was it I needed? Do I have any canola? I think I do. Let's see. I got a little bit of canola. That's probably enough to make a little bit. Let's get that canola. Okay, canola. I'm looking for canola. It's howdy doody time.
Oh,
And tutti frutti
yeah.
time. Cheers, Andy. Oh, I need to get some olive oils, olive farm in. And I need to put an olive farm in. Yeah, I could live on potatoes. They're my favorite thing. I might be Irish. You never know. Irish like potatoes, don't they? That's not going to make very much oil. I need to plant some more canola. The problem with canola is you don't get very good yield. It's very condensed grain. If it's a grain, it's a protein. Uh-oh, something's in the way. This isn't going to make jack squat. And why is jack squat? Oh! Wrong map. Dang it. In my other map, I've got an oil plant here. Dang it. All right, let's put it in. I thought I was playing my other map that I play on Discord. Let's see. Production. Potato chips. Hay, extended oil plant. That's it right there. All right. Yeah, on the other map I play on Discord, I got an oil place right here. Okay, let's see. Look crooked. Is it crooked? Right, I'm gonna plop it down right about. It. I don't own this land. That's ridiculous. I already bought this land. Yeah, I know. It was my other one. Okay. Well, let's. Frustrating. All right. Here's what is kind of cool on this map. If you're playing this map, you don't realize this is the case. If you buy this property up here, let's go down to farmland, and you'll notice that if I buy that, it's only $1,100. But notice, look at the map. When I clicked on that, look to the left on the border and up on the north and on the side. See, everything turned blue. When I buy that, it's only $1,170, and you buy half the map. You're buying half the map. Let me do that again so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, notice there's nothing lit up here. Nothing lit up here. And I hit to buy farmland. I hit this, and then this is showing you what I own. I own this, and this over here. I don't own anything else. If I click on the area that's not farmland, that all lights up, and I can buy all of that for $1,170. Sweet, eh? So now I own all of this over here, all of this down, up and down here. Anywhere that is lit up here, I own now. If that's grass, I got a ton of grass I can pick up. I don't know what it is. We'll have to go look. But I own it all now. So ain't that sweet? Now I can put down. See, Scorpion told me I should just put in that I can put something anywhere. Build anywhere. To hell, I'd rather own the property. Right? All right. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Now we'll drop off this little bit of canola. Popeye? Who's Popeye? Was harvesting canola earlier today. Haven't done that on this map. Popeye. Use Rob's Lori. What did Lori's phone break? Did I break your phone? Yeah, this is nothing. I'm not going to get much oil out of that. But it's better than none. I got to make sure I turn it on. So let's do silage, sugar beets, sunflower oil, canola oil. We're going to activate that. Yeah, it's not going to make very much. But hey, even a little bit's better than nothing, right? Rob's screen is blue blocked. I don't trust those. When they say they're blue blocked, you ain't trust them. You can't prove in a court of law that it actually does it. Uh-oh. I left my my plow unattended. I hope he did the job he was hired to do. Can't trust these workers anymore. God, I'm spending more money than I'm making. I keep selling stuff. All right, what do I have in storage? Lots of straw. A little bit of sunflowers. Man. I don't have much of anything, do I? Well, He thinks he's done. Yeah, I know. I just plop a piece of equipment down where I'm at, and that's it. What do I need a barn for? We don't need no stinking barns. Barnes and Nobles. Oh, there's one lone corn stalk left. Oh no, I missed something. I got to do this because Scorpion tells me every day that he's not OCD, but he can't prove it in a court of law. So I gotta clean this up or he goes ape shit.
Oh, you missed a spot.
You're not OCD. I'm not OCD. You missed a spot over there. I won't be able to sleep if you don't get it. No, you're not OCD. That's right, Lori. You're going to look sweet now. Well, I'm guessing you look sweet without the glasses, but I don't know because I don't know what you look like. I'm just guessing. Stupid phone. Yeah, they call them smart, Lori, but I don't think anything of them as being smart. As a matter of fact, I don't even call them a phone. I call them a camera that you're able to make a phone call on, if you're lucky. I'd go if I had a choice. I'd go back to an old flip phone. They always worked. The old flip phone always worked. You couldn't get on the internet with them, but boy, they could make a phone call. All right, I still got plowing to do. I just can't remember where. I think it's over. Let's see. I don't own. Uh-oh. Look at this guy trying to pass me on the right. Oh, I'm not in England. Never mind. I'm in the wrong lane. I missed a spot. Matthews, one piece on the left top. Yeah. Lori with glasses, a big nose, and a mustache. I don't think so, Scorpion. I think that's Groucho Marx, isn't it? Matt's on it. See, I thought like heck I was going to be able to buy this land today, but it ain't going to happen. I don't farm this map enough. It's the one on Discord I got millions of dollars on. So I think the only land I got left is up here. There's crops on that land. There's crop on that land. Where's my combine? I forgot. I got crop on that land I can get. It's been sitting there all day, and I am looking for stuff to sell. Whoa, whoa. Oh, that's good. Wait a minute. That's good. Flip that thing around. Where's the... Oh, I can't get to the tongue. It's in the fence. Andy's having trouble seeing. I get that way in the morning. I get that goopy stuff in your eyeballs, and I can't see anything. Okay, so there we go. Now, oh my God, look at that. Oh, why did it move it? It moved my tongue. My tongue got the jitters, too much caffeine, and then moved. Why you do that? Oh no. What's it going on? There it is. Okay. I better put some I better put some beacons on. I put the bacon on. We got the bacon. Bacon. I like bacon. Lori said battery, but she forgot to put redeem. Oh, look out. Battery, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You might want to take those glasses off. You can't read, Lori. Exclamation redeem. Put some bacon on. Do you know anybody that doesn't like bacon? Does anybody know somebody that doesn't like bacon? Now, I'm not talking about that Canadian stuff. That ain't bacon. That's a damn ham. That's a slice of ham. Canadians don't know what bacon is. Andy's doing it the rude man way. Lori's laughing too hard. See, tomorrow's a holiday. I'm thinking about live streaming again tomorrow, especially if it's still frozen and I can't go anywhere. I'm really worried, though, because my son's not real good at driving in bad weather, and he has to drive his client 85 miles over a mountain pass on this icy stuff. And he keeps telling me and his mom, I'm going to die. Tomorrow's the day I die. I think I think he's joking, but I don't know if he really is. I mean, he might seriously be thinking he's going to die tomorrow. Cheers, Scorp. Somebody needs to make me some mead. I've never had mead before, and I want to try it. Because it's supposed to be made out of honey. Does that mean that it's sweet? There goes Lori. I knew she could get it. And guess what? I don't have to cook because I have leftover chili from last night. I made a big pot of chili. That means I don't have to cook tonight. Okay, I forgot that I had this. What is that? Is that soybeans? Is that soybeans? I don't think it's canola. It must be soybeans. So I can make oil out of soybeans. The problem is that the potato factory, that French fry, it only takes a certain kind. All right, let's see how we're going to do here. Pay the toll over the lake. Is there a lake toll? I didn't know that. You ate a big breakfast and you're still not hungry? Yeah, we did. Jeff made breakfast this morning. He took some hash browns, ready to harvest soybeans. He cut up some ham, some scrambled eggs. What else? Ham, scrambled eggs, something else, hash browns, and he mixed it all up in a pan, and we just scooped it out and made breakfast burritos out of it. So I put some salsa on mine. I used some sweet chili. My mind just went poof. There's some stuff called Caravelle. It's a sweet syrup kind of a thing. Chili. It's a sweet chili kind of a thing. We used to put it on our bentos. I don't know what the hell it is. Anyway, that's what I put on. I put some salsa and some of that sweet chili on there. And it was really good. I'm losing it. I can't talk. I'm losing it. Okay, why can't I hire a worker here? Is it going to do this to me? All right, I'm going to have to use the GPS because I can't drive in a straight line. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy. What do you think they're thinking about when they wrote that song? I cooked pork, roast, and baked potatoes. Baked potatoes. I knew when she said baked, I knew it was baked potatoes. Phone will take forever to fix. Wifey made scrambled eggs with ham in it. Glad it's a new UGG. Glad it's a new UGG. What? Like and subscribe. Okay, so what was I talking about? The song. There's a song from the 60s or so. 70s, I can't remember. Yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy. What do you think they're singing about when they sing that? And there's another one. Mama's got a squeeze box, and Papa is playing all night long. What the hell do you think they're talking about? There were some weird songs in the 60s and 70s. Creedence Clearwater singing about a bathroom on the right. You guys heard that story. Mama's got a squeeze box, Daddy's playing all night long. Oh, God. That's funny. I don't care who you are. You use your lake for a helipad? Yeah, I don't have a helicopter. I used to have one back in the day. I don't remember which farm it was. That was back when they had some decent mods. Remember that helicopter I had that was the old Russian helicopter? And somebody got mad at me because I was using it. You remember that? They thought that I was a communist or something. Anybody remember that? Bouncing all over the place. Holy smokes. Guy put some hills and ditches in this field. Yeah, it was one of those big helicopters that you could drive a car or a truck or a small tractor in it. Somebody got mad at me because they thought I was a communist because I had a Russian tractor on my map. I said, what? How's that make me a communist? What are you talking about? People are kind of strange on the internet. You know, you never know what people are going to think. There used to be a show on TV. The guy's name was Art Linkletter, and he had a bunch of shows on TV over the years, but he had one of them that was called Kids Say the Darndest Things. And this was way back in the 60s, 50s, 60s, somewhere around in there. And it was just a show with little kids, and he would stick a microphone in their face, and they would say things that would just break your ass up. Funny. just laughed so hard. You know, kids say the darndest things was the name of the show. Nowadays, it's people on the internet say the darndest things. People do. They say the dumbest stuff anymore. Uh-oh. This isn't going to work. I'm going to hit that building. Yeah. Who mows your lawn, Scorpion? I need to hire somebody to come mow the lawn. I think I own that house, but I can't remember. No, I don't. I didn't buy that part. I only bought the part to the left here. And I forget there's grass up here. I got a little grass field up here that I forget about. You got your house all lit up? Anybody still got a Christmas tree up? Scorp, you got your Christmas tree still up? We haven't taken ours down yet, although we haven't turned the lights on for a couple of days. All right, this is soybeans. Soybeans. Alrighty, let's turn this off. Now, I've got a factory over here that makes pig food that needs soybeans, and I can't remember whether I topped that soybeans off earlier today, so I'm going to run over here and see if I can drop some soybeans directly from the combine. I don't know if I can or not. Let me try it. I'm going to try it. See if it will. It will. Sweet. All right, now I don't have to worry about that then. Sweet. I always thought that was a good idea to leave a little tree up and then decorate it for all the holidays. So, leave, like for Valentine's Day, you could just put red lights on it and little heart decorations on it for Valentine's Day. St. Patrick's Day, you put green lights on it and put shamrocks and crap-a-doodle-doo and maybe hang little potatoes from the limbs. Little potatoes. And take a leprechaun and shove the tree up its ass like you have to do in the Christmas. At Christmas, you take an angel and shove the tree up her butt. What's that all about? Now I can understand a star. You put a star up there maybe, but when they put the little angel up there and the tree goes right up its backside, you could do that with a leprechaun. And then 4th of July, you could have, red, white, and blue lights and flags and stars and stripes and some kind of a something or other up there for the 4th of July. What other holidays we got? There's other holidays. We got other holidays up there. I want to buy these little pieces of land here, but I don't have the money. Andy says he's got a cat and a parrot and he rams a tree up their butts. What? What chance would a tree have? Oh. What chance would the cat have? It's a good thing I'm almost out of here today because I'd get in trouble. I'm gonna get my ass in trouble. Trying to get the last little slug out of this. I have a pet peeve. See, we have to turn these cans in Oregon. They're worth 10 cents. When you buy a can of pop, let's just say this is not true, but let's say the can of pop costs you $1. Okay? The actual amount you pay is $1.10. When you finish the can of pop, you take it back into the store and they give you 10 cents back for the can. Okay, so imagine a big plastic bag full of these things worth about $20. You get $20 back, or $40, depending on how big the bag is. But my pet peeve is that right behind me, I got a swinging garbage can that I put a plastic bag in. There's an empty can. I can't stand it when you pick that bag out and it's full of pop on the bottom. So I try to knock every little ounce of soda out of these things before I drop them in that bag, so that when you take the bag out and you put it in your car and it's leaking pop all over the place. There you go. Just a little tip from me to you. Put Uncle Sam on top of the tree so he can have it up his... Yeah, that's appropriate, wouldn't you think? You know what? Forget Uncle Sam. Just take a picture of whoever's president at the time. Shove it up. Yeah, suppose you'd get arrested for that? Maybe. Oh my God, Alexa's listening. I'm going to get turned in. The FBI is going to be knocking on my door. I'll be raided. Cat would be climbing the tree to get the parrot. Get yourself a monkey, and then the monkey'd sit up there and throw crap down at the cat. That's what monkeys do. They poop in their hands and then throw it at you. Nasty little boogers. Let me turn the GPS off. Am I on the... No, I'm not. Let's drop this. I think I'm done harvesting for the time being, so I can put this away. Oh, Lordy Lord. Lord. You didn't know God had a middle name, did you? It's E something. Maybe it's Edward. Lordy Lord. Oh, no. What's that? Why do I have... What? Why do I have two headers? I've only got one combine. Who's supposed to be putting these pieces of equipment away? Because they're just everywhere. Damn it. No, wait a minute. That's not right. That's not it. That's harvesters, headers. Yeah, I got two headers. Why? I only have one combine, right? Where's my combines? No, I've got two combines. Well, where's the second combine? What? There it is. What's it doing over here? Oh, it's got a corn header on it. Oh. Oh. It's my other map that I only have one combine on. I keep thinking I'm playing my other map because I got millions of dollars over there too. And I own those fields that I want to buy on my other map. I should be playing it. Okay, I'm going to play some basketball before I go. There's no basketball. Where's the basketball at? That ain't right. Should be a basketball there, right? Evan, how are you? Don't mess around. and end up on a government list. Evan, how you doing? You got here just in time. I'm about ready to go. Happy New Year, buddy. What happened? All righty then. So, I wonder who put them away. Nobody. I ain't got nobody. I'm looking outside and it's still icy out there. Dang it. It was supposed to get to 38 and melt it off today. It didn't happen. Now what are we going to do? Matthew says it's time for me to go. I guess I have to go. He's the boss of me, you know. Anyway, guys, hope you had fun today. It's a special Sunday. It's an Ice In Sunday show. Might come on tomorrow, too, because tomorrow's a holiday. Scorpio, you got the day off? Hot chocolate hand and watching the stream. Well, I got to go now, though. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I appreciate it. And stay tuned. I might be here tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I got to have something to keep my mind off of my son driving in this nasty weather. So, anyway, good to talk to you guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your family. Stay warm and stay safe. And I'll hopefully see you tomorrow, or if not, Tuesday. Scorpion says he's off tomorrow. I'll put him to work and make him do the live stream. All right, everybody. I'll catch you later. Enjoy the glasses, Lori. I'm sure you look excellent in them. And I'll catch you guys later. Ta-ta for now.